Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. Sitting next to me is Mike Brenner. This is the NBA Odds Couple Show for Tuesday, March 29th. Mike Brenner, we only got 6 games on the card tonight, but only 2 of these games look boring to me. 4 of them look extremely interesting from a handicapping perspective. You know?
That's very well said, but before you get into boring, let's talk about something exciting, because Pistol Pete, you went 3-2 yesterday in the NBA. I went 6-1, and I got to get this out real quick, okay? I would have been 7-0 had it not been, let's pan the board real quick. Okay, I'm 108-88. I went 6-1 yesterday, 55%. So feeling good about pushing that number up, and we got a nice stretch coming up with the playoffs before the playoffs, as I like to call it. Pistol Pete's back, and that's I like it. That's 3 days in a row now. He's on the rise. 54 and 58. He's moved that up to 48. Remember, that was at 42 not too long ago. So hats off to Pistol Pete Loshak.
All right. Well, Mike Brenner,
I got to get into something though first.
Oh, sure.
I have to, because I would have been 7-0 last night. All right, Atlanta Hawks has killed a lot of people. Well, all right, they're covering by 5. There's 1 second left. They throw it into Derrick Rose, Mr. I'm so overpaid, it's unbelievable. Right, the guy's 5 for 24 on the night. He grabs the ball, 1 second left, turns around, takes a shot in the dark, and the damn thing, it sinks, Pete. Well, it sank. Killed my 7-0. It killed a lot of people on a full game bet. But that's the Bulls, baby. And guess what, though? They lost, and they're not going to the playoffs.
In the Periscope show, we talked about how the line seemed fishy, and I'm not. You know, in the end, in retrospect, the Hawks probably were the right side. They cashed the first half, but it was just a fishy, weird line. We talked about it.
Yep, but they did cover my teaser. I had to get that out. I had to finish venting against the Chicago Bulls. But you fans, you need to just absolutely just, what do they call that when people just don't go somewhere? They
shit or get off the puck.
No, I'm talking about when they protest. They need to protest. They should be paying you to sit in and watch a Chicago Bulls team. I'm not kidding you, man. That coach has got to go. Hoiberg, see ya.
Well, that is one of the interesting games tonight, and I'll tell you, there's 4 interesting games tonight. I might have to tail you on my pick because I looked over all 6 of these games. I'm not sure if there's anything that was definitely nothing that I bet yet, and nothing I'm really leaning towards. We'll see what you have to say. First of all, Chicago, they're back again tonight. Indiana, 7.5 or 8-point home favorite, and in my notes, I just have is Indiana on the first half a no-brainer.
See, well, I don't know, and I'm staying off it. I hope Indiana just whoops that tail because I am absolutely anti-Chicago right now. I'll let go. I'll soften up. But anyway, I have to stay off it because Chicago's in total desperation mode.
Right.
They have to.
You don't know what the hell's going on.
You don't know what's happening. Right. And Indiana, they're doing some things quietly. Frank Vogel's got his boys ready to go. If there's value, if I had to pull it, it would be 1.5. But I'm staying off of that. But I'm pulling for the Pacers to whoop up on them Bulls.
All right, then let's talk about another interesting game. Cleveland, LeBron James, of course, is sitting. He's been out 3 games this year. All 3 of the games, the Cavs lost ATS by pretty decent margins. That doesn't necessarily mean the same thing's going to happen here, but certainly suggests that. Houston, also a team, though, that is very up and down. Not sure I want to bet against them. I was thinking maybe about a shot with the under. Again, I have no idea what to make of this game. Do you have anything?
Well, as you called them earlier in the year, a head case team, speaking to Houston, they had a lot of issues going on and so forth. I'm staying off of that game. What I'm wondering, though, Pistol Pete, is what's going on with LeBron? He announced 2 days ago this day off, and it just makes you wonder because there's some rumblings underneath, bro. This is not going to be long in a Cleveland Cavaliers uniform.
No.
Can you spell Lakers?
Tired. He's just tired.
He's tired. LeBron's tired. And there's
the NBA is a grind, man.
Yeah, okay, I'll just leave it at that, but tune in later for some insight I have on something that's going on in the NBA underground. But
all right, so you're passing on that game.
Yep, 10-foot pole, baby.
I would as well. Then let's talk about OKC and Detroit. You nailed OKC yesterday, and I was listening to you, and as I was listening to you analyze the game, I was like, I'm going to nail this one, too, because he's on. I was like, you really like this one? You're like, I love it.
I did. I loved the half and the game, and they owned them. They were up by like 18 at the half. They crushed them on the game.
When is OKC going to start taking it easy? I don't know, but if they do tonight, it'll be their first game.
Night. Yep. You said that in yesterday's video.
They've been absolutely killing it. I think they've covered 7 out of their last 9.
Out there, because they sure let us know when we screw up. Nothing big, but had some bloggers kind of got on me about Toronto because I said that I literally said Westbrook is better than Lowry and DeRozan. Guess what? Lowry, DeRozan combined 12 for 36 yesterday. Westbrook was 10 for 16, ate their lunch. Trust me, this team, and if I was a fan of Toronto, I'd be so frustrated. I mean, again, like the Bulls, but Dwayne Casey's got to go. If you can't get your team ready for the Oklahoma City Thunder, Pete, I'm sorry. Sometimes I got to let this shit out. It just eats my lunch. But last night they cashed, and this team is reminding me, here's the deal. Dwayne Casey, you got out-coached by Billy Donovan.
That's right.
That's when you know it's time you got to go. Billy's up and coming.
It felt to me like your pick last night was more based on you being really high high on OKC as opposed to being down on Toronto. And the question is, here they're
I'm
on
all
a
over them
back-to-back.
tonight. I got them on like half in the game against Detroit. They played very well against Detroit. They've won the last 5 meetings in Detroit and won it convincingly. All right, here's the thing. Reggie Jackson, who used to play with OKC, all right, he's playing for Detroit. He's going to want to shine and show, and you know what? Sometimes that bounces back on you. He's going to try to do too much, and in the meantime, they're going to be running and gunning and covering. So first half's -1.5.
Really?
Game's -3.5. Brenner's all over the Thunder.
You're on both of them, huh?
Yeah.
Bro, I was thinking that it might. Well, first of all, on the full game, we're giving you 3, baby, because Heritage is hanging 3. It's 3.5 market wide, but Heritage is hanging 3. When I looked at this game, my initial thoughts were it feels like a letdown spot for OKC. Feels like Detroit and the under would be the play, even though
it could be, and everything could go south in one day. But this team right now can't afford to let up, and they don't want to let up. And Durant and Westbrook are just playing so good together. And I really feel that maybe now Donovan's starting to settle in. Let them play the kind of ball they want. And at this time of year, they know it better than anybody else. I love it. Thunder again.
And on the overnights, I didn't bet it. Oh no, actually, I did bet it a little bit. I bet it at 215.5. I missed the opener at 216. Now it's down to 215 or 215.5 market wide. What do you think about the under? Do you think it's going to be because OKC's been exploding offensively?
They have been exploding offensively, but if there's anybody that can maybe slow them down a bit, it might be Detroit, because when they do concentrate on lockdown D with Andre Drummond underneath, all right, they can get it done. But I just think somebody's on a mission, so I'm sticking with the sides, baby, to cash.
All right, and then the fourth interesting game, of course, Golden State and Washington. We previewed Golden State specifically, the rest of their season yesterday. The first game,
video,
Washington.
By the way, tune in and check that out.
I made a general prediction that I thought Golden State was going to win at least 8 of those games, but I thought that against the spread they'd lose at least 5, and that they'd go under at least 5. I'm thinking maybe we take a shot with the under tonight at 226 or 226.5. They're a huge favorite against Washington. Do you have anything about this one?
Well, I looked at it pretty deeply, and again, I am absolutely pulling for the Golden State to get those W's. I really am, and I'm going to find spots to cash, but tonight just says maybe not one of them. I was starting to pull the trigger on the first half, but Washington, again, another team playing kind of in desperation mode. They got to bring it, and everybody and their mother is looking at OKC saying, we want to be the team that Golden State, we want to be the team that knocks out the record. We want to be the team that beats them on their home floor, so that means they're going to bring it, and they're totally healthy. That team's healthy, so I'm staying off at Pistol Pete,
Mike
but
Brenner,
I have them involved in a 3-team teaser.
Okay, let's hear that one.
With that being said, cashed another big teaser last night. Okay, I got Charlotte, Pete, after the adjustment, should be -5.5.
Yes.
Okay, at Philadelphia, a team they've won by double digits the last 3 times. Golden State Warriors should be -7 after the 6-point adjustment.
Well, if you want to do it at Bookmaker, we can give you 6.5.
Well, we're going to take that.
What's the third team?
That's why you are the line shopper.
Yeah, baby.
I love it.
What's the third team?
Yep.
And the third team is?
Oklahoma City Thunder should be +2.5.
2.5.
Or 2.5.
Well, plus 2.5.
Yep.
Yeah. So because at Heritage, okay.
It's perfect. That's beautiful. So I'm going to review my picks again.
Okay.
Oklahoma City Thunder on the first half -1.5. Take the Thunder on the game -3. All right. And then my third pick is a 3-team teaser, and it's going to cash, baby. Charlotte will be about -5.5. Warriors should be -6.5 or 7, either or, and the Thunder +2.5. So.
All right. Well, which teaser do you want? Because you could have OKC +3 and Golden State -7, or you could have OKC +2.5 and Golden State -6.5. Which
I'm going to take the one with the OKC +2.5, Warriors -6.5.
Okay, you got
and then
it.
Charlotte -5.5. So.
All right, man. I don't have any.
You got nothing for me to pull the trigger on this pistol, Pete?
Man, I don't know. I guess maybe I'll give a shot with OKC Detroit under at 215.5.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
I hear hesitancy in your voice right now. Wait, time out. Have you not been doing a tale of the day on Brenner for a week now? Has it produced? Has it been profitable?
You want me to be perfectly honest with you, Mike Brenner?
Well, I would hope you would be nothing but, Pete.
None of your picks today have me thinking, oh man, that's going to cash. That's going to cash.
Okay,
I'm scared of the OKC.
You know what I love about that though? That means the confident Pistol Pete is back, and I love it. I love that, man.
All right, I'll tell you what. Why don't you?
No, don't tell shit. I love it.
Are you going to go to the board again?
Of course I'm going.
Okay, go to the board again, and I'll make a decision on it.
There he goes. He's doing that last-minute board decision.
Yeah.
Chairman of the board. Okay. Anyway, again, 108 and 88, so 20 solid units up, 55%. And I'm really looking to push that up tonight. 3 solid solid picks. Pistol Pete, I'm just so proud of him coming out of the abyss. I got the reel in, the lifeboat and everything, sent everybody home. 54 and 58, he's at 48%, and he's stewing on something right now. He's going to pull something out of that sleeve. I feel it.
Yeah,
I'm on fire, baby. I'm feeling it today.
I'm thinking about either giving the Orlando under or the Nets team total under.
Can't help you there, baby. You're on your own.
Hopefully, I think Orlando will try to play some defense. Hopefully, I'll take the Nets team total under. I'll go check after the video to see what it is. Should be about 103-ish.
Okay,
roughly
you heard it. That's the Nets team total.
Nets team total under should be about 103.
103. I think you might be onto something there. And don't forget to tune into the the college odds couple show, because Pete and I have a little bet tonight, and the loser gets to buy lunch at Hooters on Friday. We got a great Hooters here in Costa Rica.
Right.
I'm going to be eating. He's going to be buying, and I love it. Might even throw down a couple cold ones, too.
Mike Brenner on fire today. I love it. All right, we'll be back for the Wednesday card tomorrow.
Great show, Pete.